Welcome back to another episode of Bass Fishing NYC. Guys, today I'm going to 72nd Street Lake. I'm going to try to catch some giant bass. If you're watching this video and it's titled Giant Bass in 72nd Street, it probably means I did it. So that means you probably want to stick through the whole video. Yeah, it might be long, but it's going to be a long day. I'm going to video everything I can from the GoPro, from the big camera, the Canon SL2, with the big mic on top. And it gives me more motivation the more subscribers I have to keep producing content just like this video right here and the last couple. So, enough talking, let's get to fishing. Let's go to Central Park and let's catch some biggies, okay? Let's see if we can pull that off. Let's go. I'm out. Go, baby. Look at that escalator right there. Bet you never seen an escalator like that before, have you? Today I'm throwing the chatterbait special with the rage crawl on the back of it. Dyed the tips a little bit. Really dirty water I'm fishing. Throwing the one and only Bassman spinnerbait. Nice Bassman spinnerbait here. Also dyed that a little bit with the garlic dye. Check that out on bassmanjigs.com. You'll have those ready for you, shipped in no time. And my other rod on some light line, throwing the trick worm. Yes, sir. And we're still not up the escalator. I just did a basic intro. That's how huge this escalator is. Anyways. Whenever you think you need to retie, you think you're probably not going to catch a big one, guess what? Retie. Yeah, retie. I just lost a big one at 72nd Street, where they're hard to catch big ones. It was a 4+, guaranteed. He turned his head on me, started shaking, made a huge splash on the surface, and went doop. 17-pound Seaguar fluorocarbon. Yep. Retie. Giant. Let's jump in and get him. Got a giant bass in Central Park, baby. Toady, oh my God, hardest fight of my life. Giant bass right here. Smoke the chatterbait.
Sounds so exciting.
Look at this thing's back. You see it? I'm a bass hunter, man. Look at his stomach. All right, let me drop him in the water. Holy God, look at this giant right here. That's where he lived. I've always been trying to figure out where he lived.
You're lucky today.
fishing NYC, baby. That's how we do it. One of my biggest bass in Central Park. Let's go. On a day when I was just about to leave, hooked biggies. Threw the worm, didn't bite. Threw the chatterbait. And he smoked. Had to jump in the water to get him. Hopefully it's on the GoPro. Holy God. Hey guys, I am moving spots. Going to a little spot where you gotta hop the fence, go down. Place not a lot of people fish. Once again, throwing the worm, chatterbait, spinnerbait. Dirty water. Best thing to throw. Got your horses. Giving the tourists a little cruise around the park. Wonder how much that cost. Probably crazy money. But yeah. Lock in, guys. Big catch is coming. Found out where they live at. Central Park. Nice one, guys. Got him. This is why you switch lakes and come to 72nd Street. Look at that. Oh, what is that? That's a rat. You can see something down its throat. Look at that fatty right there. This thing right here ate a freaking, oh, something was coming out of his. I had to throw that one back. He had like a rat's tail coming out of his back or his throat or something. I had to throw him back. Woo! Let's go, baby. Let's go. Biggin. Central Park biggin right here. Another biggin. Another biggin right here. Another biggin right here. Look at this joker. That's how we do it, guys. Central Park. Stay tuned. This is what we do. Got my guy right here.
Yes.
I gotta hurry up. Give me that pic.
Yeah, I can send it just.
Let me put him right back. Nice guy right here, guys. Nice bass right here. Central Park. I found out where they live. Let's go. There he is right there, cruising off. Found out where they live, guys. Let's go. Alright, guys. I'm gonna do a little retie for y'all. Once again, this is the wacky rig trick worm. And basically what you want to do is you want to get the size 2 octopus Gamakatsu hook. You don't want to go too small because you will start losing fish, but if you go any bigger than the size 2 Gamakatsu, especially in a little bit clear water where the fish are, finicky, they've been caught places like New York City, Central Park, where everybody's caught these fish. Most of them, except for a couple of the big ones, they haven't been caught a lot. Maybe once or twice, maybe never. But you definitely want to throw light line. I'm throwing this on 15-pound fluorocarbon, and I would even go lower than that. But as you can see, the water here is pretty stained. So, but it makes all the difference. Best color trick worm on earth. Trick worm sprayed grass. Shouldn't even be telling you guys, but most of the people that watch this probably aren't even local fishermen. They won't steal my tricks. A lot of people throw the wacky worms and giant hooks. It's like, come on, dude. What is the point of that? And I always hook it, not in the middle. Always hook it about right here. And always hook the flat side first. Stick that in. Now you have a beautiful, nice, wacky worm. Thin line, small hook, but a good hook, not too small. Beautiful trick worm. And if the bass get really finicky, you can cut the worm off right here, hook it right here. Now you have a tiny little regular finesse worm. You don't have to buy the finesse worms. You can make the trick worms a finesse worm. Walk up to your spot. Find a place you want to pitch it to. Make sure you got a little bit of slack in the line so the lure falls straight down. And if it's 3 feet, I wait about 4 seconds. If it's 5 feet, I wait about 6 seconds. Because if they're not going to hit it on the fall, they're usually not going to come suck it off the bottom. You know what I mean? So like right now, it's hit the bottom and nothing's bit it. So now I'm just going to reel a little bit, pop it, let it kind of come to the surface again about 2 more feet closer, and let it fall again. Basically, people throw it out and they reel it in and throw another cast right here, reel it in and throw another cast right here. Well, you don't have to keep casting if you know how to just lift it to the surface 2 feet and let it fall again. You don't have to keep casting. It's kind of like you're casting 4 times, but you're doing it. See, look, I'm going to pop it to the top and let it fall again right here. Okay, so that's just like me taking 2-3 casts right here in the same spot. Main thing is watch your line. Usually when bass bite a worm, bass, they're not, it's kind of like a human stealing something. What are you going to do? Steal something to stand there? No, you're going to steal it and you're going to run away. Well, that's what bass do. They steal it and they run away. So you will see your line going. Okay, the problem with that is sometimes they bite the like a piece of the worm and not the hook, and they run with it. Okay, it takes them about 2 seconds to actually suck that down. The first 2 seconds, if you ever seen a bass take a worm in clear water, they kind of just grab the side of it. Now sometimes they do swallow it whole right immediately, but usually they grab the side of it and they run with it. And then after about 2-3 seconds of running, then they slurp it down, and that's when you want to go ahead and set the hook. So just imagine they're doing that every time. And when you see your line run, just give it like 2 or 3 seconds just to make sure that hook is in his mouth. Sometimes, like I said, they do run with just the side of the worm. And you're going to pull it and it's going to rip the worm off, or you're not going to get a good hook set because there's no hook in his mouth. That's pretty much it, guys. Just pop that around, let it go to the top, let it fall again. Pretty much it. Stay tuned. Big, giant, giant. Got him. Holy sh**. Giant. Giant. Holy sh**. I got another giant, y'all. Holy sh**. This is what I was just telling you with the worm, the trick worm. Was I not just telling you this? I was just telling you this. Look at this giant right here. Fatty. 4.41. You guys see that? Still a nice bass. Look at that joker right here, guys. Look at this beast right here. There ain't no denying, baby. Again, I came out here again and did it. This time I did it with the freaking trick worm. You kidding me? Look at this big Bertha right here. Look at the back on her. This joker right here, guys. I got a toady bass. A giant bass. Giant bass. This is how we do it in Central Park. Dip him in the water for a second. Look at this beauty right here. Look at this giant. All right. I'm gonna let this joker go. Let him go nice and easy. All right. Beast right here. Starbucks pick stop. Right outside of the park. You ever need caffeine? Right outside of the park. Let's go. There we go, then. Trying to get back in the park. Do not want to walk all the way around, so just jump through that. Grab my rods over this fence and go right back down where I finished. Where my buddy Ron picked me up. So after I caught that second big bass, so I'm gonna go back to that spot, hit that area, pick it apart. Like I was talking with you guys, either bang the chatterbait out there or throw that finesse worm. Same way I told you. Same setup. And I gotta pee like crazy. And yeah, stay tuned. Where you going, boy? Where you going, little punk? Oh. Can't stop, won't stop. Can't stop, won't stop. That's how we do it, boys. Gotta compare this one to my other ones today. Yep, one of those days. Beautiful guy, though. Nice little beautiful guy.
Are you doing a selfie
Video.
of yourself?
Yeah, I gotta put it on YouTube. Just a little clip saying, hey, when my buddy Ron out here, he picked me up on the boat.
Hi!
Paddling away.
Just getting in shape out here.
Getting in shape. And that's pretty much it. Just caught all these nice bass, and I figured, well, I don't really have to fish anymore. I can go cruise around for a little bit, maybe start back fishing, but yeah, we're just cruising around, shooting a little bit of B-roll on the little paddle boat, 72nd Central Park Lake. It feels great today. Just hanging out. Beautiful, beautiful day with my buddy Ron right here. He wants to go to this rock.
I'm way off a course.
He wants to go to this rock and talk to this woman. And okay, we'll go talk to the girl. She looks like she's a little older. She's definitely by herself.
Yeah, but
How are we gonna do this?
I'm just gonna
Run right into the rock?
I want to see if I can get a wrap, that's all.
It's like, oh, I didn't even see you. Like, oh, I didn't even see you there, sorry. And yep, that's pretty much it, guys. Stay tuned. Pulled out the big camera, slaying big bass. Like I said in the video before,
Put it on YouTube.
that trick
You have to
worm.
be signed up with YouTube, right?
Yeah, that trick worm with the light line with the tiny hook. It's the only reason why I caught that bass. If it wasn't for that, that bass right there would have not been caught. It was crazy. Jumped over the fence, fished somewhere we haven't fished in a while, where not a lot of other people fish. And yeah, you gotta go finesse. So stay tuned, guys. We're about to go talk to this chick on the rock and start back fishing a little bit later. Peace.